I'm wishing I put pants on. This is what we're dealing with. We're in a boggy part. This is the stuff. It just sinks in. You step here, you're pretty screwed. Is it a pine cone?
It's a beast.
So we've made it to our little lake.
Oh, so close.
Molly's afraid to actually swim. Go on, you can get it.
Good girl.
In our excitement, we forgot to bring the rods with us. So I went back to the truck and grabbed our rods. We got 2 casting rods and 1 fly rod. So I have a variety of flies at my disposal. A lot of wet and dry flies, but I'm going to be using a dry fly today. And the fly that I have chosen is one of my more successful flies, which is the Royal Wolf. I believe that's the name of it. It's got a bit of a red in there, and I find that this works really well for lake and for smaller trout and stuff like that. They seem to go for this one, so I'm going to set that up on my rod and give it a try. Okay, I'm going to do my best to show you how to tie a fly on. This is the way that I do it, and I can't remember what the knot is actually called. Take your fly, feed your line through the hole, and you want to twist your fly maybe 3 times, like that. Then you want to take your end, put it in the loop you've created, right down in there, and then you take the other, once you're through the loop, you take your end and you put it through the other loop. Corinne just caught a fish, so I'll show you that and get back to the knot. That's Corinne's little fish that she caught. She caught it, what, your 5th cast or something?
Yeah, I think so.
So Corinne caught the first fish of the day, and I haven't even set up my rod yet. So back to the knot. And so now I'm going to feed this line into that hole and complete the knot. So now it's through, and then I'll just pull it tight without getting any of the hairs stuck for the actual fly itself. So I pulled it tight, and then you try to pull both ends. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's that leftover bit of line up here that I'll just clip off with a pair of toenail clippers. I find that works the best on fishing line. Good cast. There's the bobbers over there. I'm surprised you caught it with a bobber and a fly. I know. That's pretty cool, hey?
Oh, I got another one!
Oh,
Woo! I said I'm free.
there he is. Go, take him.
Let me get him. Mwah. Hi, Molly.
Another little guy. Just catching them like every cast almost.
Yeah, wow.
Another little guy. Oh. And I caught him, and then I flipped him over.
I got a big one.
Dude, you got the biggest one!
Oh, Riley's fighting.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, you definitely caught the biggest one.
I was trying to grab it, and it's actually pretty. It's almost like neck deep here. Oh, it feels disgusting. Well, that's been pretty successful. I think I caught about 20 of them. Most of them really small. And Riley definitely caught the biggest one. It was definitely an edible one, but when he got it to shore, he flipped off of his line and started flipping everywhere. And he was scrambling to get it, and he couldn't grab it before it went back in the water. But that's how it goes with fishing. Molly's gonna try to get you.
What are you doing?
Just too scared to go any deeper. What's in there? Get it. Get it, Molly. Alright, well, we're gonna make a little bit of a fire here, so. Brought my small little hatchet that I've made, that I put a new handle on it and refurbished the head a bit. Nice and dry on the inside. Kill it. My stainless steel more this time because we were going fishing and I knew it was going to be wet. It was a hot fire.
Yeah.
We're going to have some crispy noodles on there.
Noodles are gonna go over.
Good. Yeah, I know. You're hungry. Tomorrow I want to bite too. Go on. Get your noodles.
I want to create a YouTube bugs you about. That smoky smell. and turn it into a drinking game. Every time I get one right, take a sip of wine.
Are we staying here? Are we staying here for a little bit? Are we staying here for a little bit or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hang out here for a bit. There we go. That works. Got an egg. This was already slightly hard boiled, right?
I just wanted done a little bit more.
Give it a toss. Oh my god. You nearly nailed the camera with that one. I haven't seen them move for like a long time either, hey?
I saw a couple jumps.
As I say that, oh,
Oh, please tell me we're eating fish.
oh. It's a branch. Well, I caught a tree branch. Like a ball. Oh, that was probably the. Oh, now I got one.
Oh, your egg exploded.
I got one.
Really?
Yeah, your egg exploded,
Oh,
right?
thanks.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty small. Monster.
Oh, big one jumped over there.
Yeah, I know. Aw. That.
You caught him again?
Molly, leave it.
That's so mean.
Molly.
He's all gone, Molly.
This one feels a little bit bigger. Oh! I think I got a good one. Yeah. That's an edible one. Look at that. That's definitely the biggest catch for me today. Whoa! Oh, that's not too shabby. Considering the size of the pond and everything. Sorry, not the pond, but the bend in the river here. It's a decent sized fish. This is a 10-inch fish. This is actually an edible size. I'm going to show you guys how to process it up. All you gotta do is cut off the head. If you want to cut right here, you can. Right through the spinal cord. So you take the head out. After that, just below this fin is where you want to put your knife. And you're going to just work the knife up its stomach. And you're just cutting him open, slicing him open. Like that. So you can see all the guts kind of come out. Take out all the organs. All of that stuff. Scrape out all of the gunk on the inside of here. You can see how much gunk is in there, hey? You scrape out all that. And when you're done, you can cook this up and put this on the fire. Not a bad little fish, considering the area that we're fishing in. It's actually a good size. So you could obviously eat the eyeballs and some of the other parts of this, some of the intestines and things like that, but I'm not in a desperate need of that stuff, so I'm just going to throw this back into the river and feed it back into the wildlife around me. I'm just going to cook them on the coals here. Well, here it is, my catch of the day. My dog is all over me. I just cooked it on the coals, and it's time to taste it. That's good. Wow. That's pretty tasty. Want to try it too, Molly? There you go. It took about 20 catches to catch one that was actually worth eating. And I'm surprised that we even got one that was worth eating, so that's pretty sweet. Well, it's almost 8:30, and we had a really good day today, and so did Molly. Molly had a great day. Hi, Molly. Oh, yeah, good girl. So I ended up catching almost something like 20 fish, maybe even more, but pretty much 90% of them were all minnows. There was maybe 2 of them that were edible, around 10 inches to 12 inches. So one of them I kept and I cooked on the fire, which you guys saw. The other one I decided to put back into the lake that we have here, the small little bend in the river that's kind of like a lake. So anyways, we're just going to hang out by the fire for a bit, and that's it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.